Don't Call It Wimbledon, the unspoken spectator rules and dress codes of the tennis tournament. The championships have begun, and the quintessentially British tennis tournament has some very particular codes for attendees to follow. How are spectators expected to behave, and what should they, or should they definitely not, wear? Afternoon tea, a stiff upper lip, and Wimbledon. All so deeply British that they've become part of the nation's international brand. The things that seem to make Britain, and tempt tourists from far and wide to observe them for themselves. The optics of the annual tennis tournament in South London, the strawberries and cream, the Pims, the ball girls and boys, are all intrinsic to this frightfully British institution. It is a marker of the season, alongside the likes of the Chelsea Flower Show, Henley and Ascot, as well, of course, as being a place where balls are expertly hit by rackets. Equally intrinsic to the Britishness of the tournament are its less tangible cornerstones. Its rules and the etiquette are paramount, both in terms of behavior and dress. In other words, what to wear and what falls a little long of the baseline. So, what does the etiquette of Wimbledon entail? For starters, according to the self-styled Queen of Etiquette, Laura Windsor, who advised on the TV series Bridgerton, don't call it Wimbledon. Really, when one refers to Wimbledon, one should say the championships, as they are the oldest and most prestigious lawn tennis championships in the world. Another suitable moniker is simply the tennis. Attendees should, she tells the BBC, be behaving with modesty. That's our Britishness, isn't it? We're prim and proper. What does this look like? For a start, avoiding many of the kinds of behaviors that are the norm at other sporting events, and instead behaving in ways arguably more in line with theater-going, keeping things largely hushed, and not cracking out a selfie stick. They were banned from the tournament in 2015. Although for British etiquette coach and author of Just Good Manners, William Hanson, anyone who is still using a selfie stick in 2025 should be monitored closely anyway. Best behavior. According to Hanson, while people love the social side of Wimbledon, it is worth remembering that it is a seated, sporting event that comes with its own set of courtside rules. He goes on, be punctual and get in your seat in good time, respect the fact that you can only come and go during a changeover. Of course, phones should be on silent. But he also extends his guidance to how best to rally around the players and officials on court. Be sporting with your support and never cheer errors or mistakes. Respect the silence during play, and save clapping and cheering for between points. Avoid disturbing the players by calling out, and remember the umpire's decision is final. Never heckle or question line calls. Beyond that, keep yourself to yourself, he says. Be aware of those sitting around you, and keep within the space of your seat. Even if it is limited, try not to spill over into someone else's personal space accidentally. And, in case you were thinking about sneaking in a tuna melt, avoid disturbing the peace by rustling wrappers or eating messy or smelly food. Most obviously, though, the rules are embodied in what to wear. The best way to show good behavior is by dressing appropriately, says Windsor. While Wimbledon has no strict dress code, smart dress is encouraged, especially on the show courts. Plus, certain items, such as ripped jeans, dirty trainers, and anything with a political statement, are banned. Be comfortable and appropriate for the weather, says Hanson, but avoid anything that is overly casual or better worn at the beach. Unofficial dress code. Unofficially, however, Wimbledon has developed its own set of style rules. Take for proof of these unspoken but still tangible rules the criticism that Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, faced from some corners for wearing jeans, alongside a hat and blazer, to watch her friend Serena Williams play in 2019. For Daniel Yao Miller, sports and fashion journalist and founder of the Sportsverse newsletter, when you think about Wimbledon dressing, everyone has the same kind of thing in mind, either white or beige. You wear a blazer, you can wear a hat. Guests often favor floral frocks, polka dots and tailoring. By osmosis, a dress code seems to have been landed upon. For Windsor, dressing appropriately means something that is demure and sophisticated, such as crisp linen and tailored pieces. While Hanson points out that wide-brimmed hats are best avoided as they can get in the way of those sitting behind you, Panama hats have become something of an official Wimbledon uniform, popular in the audience from the start of the 20th century.